Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. Chapter 1 motherfucking thousand. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't expecting this to drop to like the 29th. I'm sitting here watching My Hero Academia on my TV right here. I would show you guys, but I ain't about to put my face cam down. But and then I go to Instagram and then I see like my feed, because I follow on Twitter, Instagram, everything, like YouTube, everything. I follow a lot of One Piece people, and all of a sudden I see my feed, like the stories. I see a lot of freaking people's stories pop up with like the One Piece people pop up. I see like my feed, nothing but chapter 1000. I jumped up so quick. I don't even know what episode I'm on at this point. Like, My Hero is gone. I mean, I'm rewatching it. But like, I skipped some episode accident. I pull up, try to look for it, and I read the chapter. Oda don't miss, dog. This man, Oda, is great. Chapter 1000. We're going to talk about it. This might be a long video today. It was hype. Well worth chapter 1. I'm hyped, dog. I was legit sitting down, laying down, minding my own business. But alright, chapter 1000. Let's talk about it. So the chapter is titled Straw Hat Luffy. And so it should be. And I'm going to be honest, I'm really hyped because I called, and I did a video about this. I called 5 of the characters making it up to the dome. I called 5 of them. I missed one. She's going to fly up there. Yamato will be up there shortly. But we'll talk about that a little later. I'm sorry. I'm a little hyped, alright? So, Luffy reaches the 5th floor. Alright, that's what the chapter starts with. We see some minks there. I don't know exactly what they're called. I think they're the musketeers. The people who fought Jack on Zhao. Luffy finds, I think his name is Shi Lin, and he talks to him, talking about, hey, we appreciate you for, what you've done. And they're like, but this is all you can do. Is it okay? It's okay. I didn't forget how they gave their lives just to keep Raizo safe. So we get that, all right? And then we get cut to the live floor. We see Marco's going to fight King and Queen at the same time. It's weird, but that's probably we're going to get in chapter 1001. It was funny. This man Marco was flying and he was invading, and all of a sudden he just launched Zoro up there. And which kind of makes sense, because if Luffy got to the 5th floor, then Zoro, it would take him a minute to get up there, so he had to throw him through the ceiling, which is where Big Mom went. And so he threw him through the ceiling, which is pretty funny. And then we cut back to Yamato. Yamato talks about how she's giving the journal, Odin's journal, back to Momonosuke. And then we get a little bit of a flashback. We get more Ace Yamato dialogue. We get back. We stayed with them for probably most of the chapter. I wasn't upset about it. We didn't get a new character reveal, which kind of sucked, but I don't know how they would do that. We also didn't get anything about the rocks part. I was wrong about that. Didn't get a Gear 5. Didn't get we got a new attack. I'll talk about that later though. And so, she talks to Yamato saying that he was born on the ship. I believe he was born on Roger's ship. And they said 20 years in the future, a new generation will come to the world. They flash the top of the dome, talking about the new generation of pirates. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but they're saying they would take the head of Kaido. Alright? So we get Ace and Yamato drinking, and then Ace slipped up that Luffy said he would be the king of the pirates. And then, but Ace was all like, alright, me and Sabo, you can't laugh about it. If you do, you'll get in trouble. He said, we actually believe that'll be his dream. So nobody can laugh about that, or else you gotta deal with us. At first they thought it was dumb, but then they actually truly believe it, just like everybody, all of Luffy's allies, they all believe that, right? And so then Yamato, she actually swelled up in tears talking about it, what she heard about Luffy, because she remembers these are the exact words that Roger said to Odin and Whitebeard. Actually, I think he was born. I don't know. I think my bad. I might have made a mistake. I'm pretty sure Momonosuke was born on Whitebeard's ship, not Roger's ship. I'm sorry about that. But that was the exact words that he heard to Roger say after his fight with Whitebeard in chapter 966. And so Ace and Sabo, they really believe, like I said, Luffy will become the king of the pirates. So Yamato says she won't laugh about it since there's a great man in Oda's journal who said the exact same words Luffy said, which is Roger. Alright, and so Ace said a great man, not bad, he loved to drink with him. And she's unfortunately, he's dead. The great man she's talking about, Ace's father, the Pirate King, which is kind of ironic because Ace always resented his father because all the hardships he went through. Always thinking, well, should I have been born? Why should I have been born? Should the King of the Pirates had a son? All the trauma he went through. We all know what happened in Marineford. So then, we got to find out that Yamato actually gave Ace his Vivre card, the one that, Luffy, he gave to Luffy. So Yamato gave it to him saying goodbye and said the Vivre card would bring them together again, right? So we go back to the present, and so Yamato says that Ace's Vivre card is destroyed. She found out via the newspaper about his death, him being Roger's son. And he also had a brother who was a pirate, which is Luffy who was talking about, which is how Yamato found out about Luffy. I'm pretty sure she didn't know that Sabo was his brother as well, the chief revolutionary, the first commander, basically. I'm pretty sure, I guess if she sees it in the newspaper, Sabo being kidnapped, he has made a name for himself, so I'm pretty sure she knows that that's her brother, his brother. But then, yeah, so Yamato then explains to Momonosuke what Oda said in his journal, how the new generation of pirates, like I said, will defeat Kaido in the future. And man, okay, as she narrates, she gets to the top 4. We see Law, he uses powers to get up there. We find Kid's already there. Kid was the first one there. And then Kid says something along the lines of, oh, have you guys come to watch me take on Kaido? So we see, I call, in my prediction video, yeah, I said Kid, Law, Zoro, Luffy, Killer, who was there as well, and Yamato would be up there. Obviously, Yamato's not up there, so we can take her out. She's going to fly up there. I'm pretty sure she has a double fruit. But we see those 5 up there, right? The faces of who's going to be up there. We don't see Drake. We don't see Hawkins. We don't see any of the Calamities. I don't know where Jack's at. But those pirates are going to face Big Mom and Kaido. So, I honestly think they're going to tag team. I think Killer and Zoro are going to go against Big Mom first. And then we'll see, they're going to switch off eventually. Like, Luffy will eventually fight some Big Mom. Zoro will fight. You know what I mean. They're going to interchange. And so, bro, I'm hyped talking about this. This was a great chapter, right? And so, it was a great double spread, by the way. And so, Kaido talks about, hey, Lin. He's like, I don't know why I'm looking over here. My face came right here. He was like, Lin. You know what this brat said he would become? He's like, say it again. So we can hear. For the masses to hear. So we can both hear you. Say it again. And so Big Mom says, I know he's insolent. He said it too before he destroyed the castle. Right? And so Luffy, he just ignores them. He walks towards Kiyomon. Right? He sees all the scabbards. Well, they're not dead. They might be dead. I don't think they're dead, but they might be dead. I don't think so. But Kiyomon is the only one. He picks him up and kind of, talks to him. He's like, I'm sorry I'm so late. He's like, but I'm going to take care of it for you. And Kimon's crying. Like, he's like, which I feel bad because he's like, in the afterworld, if he were to meet Odin in death, he said he would be ashamed, basically, to see him because they couldn't take down Kaido. Which he needs to lift his head up. Kaido's the strongest creature, right? Arguably, if anybody's top strongest One Piece characters, it has to be a Kainu, Kaido, or a Dragon. They're number 1. 2 or 3, they interchangeable. I don't care what anybody says, not going to change my mind. So Kaido technically is tied for first in terms of strength. So Kiyomon and the other scabbards, they should not hang their heads low like he was. I felt really bad for him, and he, it made me a little mad. And he asked Luffy, free this country for me, help save. Like, I need you, Luffy, save us, right? And so Luffy's like, of course I will, because you're my friend. You already know Luffy's that dude. He's gonna keep his word. And so then Kaido swings. He doesn't do a name attack, not his Thunder Bagua. He does a regular attack with his, I think it's a mace. I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it might be a Kenobo or a mace, one of the two. He swings it at Luffy, and then Luffy's like, all right, Law. Because in the translation I had, it was like Treno. I was like, what the heck? Who is he talking to? But he's talking to Law. He's like, take the scabbers out of here. They're in the way. I'm not trying to sound rude, but he's like, they're in the way for our fight. Right? So Law uses Dofu, got him out the way, and then Luffy jumps and avoids Kaido's attack. So Luffy's ready. Luffy, right now, low-key, Luffy might be low. He might be high first commander. He might be low top tier. He hasn't even used gear second. He used gear third here, but he hasn't used gear fourth. We might see. But then he uses his gear third attack, and he covers it in Rio, right? He uses advanced armament hockey. We see flashbacks, basically we see Momonosuke, different flashbacks about the samurai and the people of Wano, talking about all the hardships that Kaido has put him through. And then Luffy punches him with a new attack in the face called Gomu Gomu no Red Rock. So it's his gear third. Basically, instead of the elephant gun, it is the elephant gun coated in Rio. Can't wait to see it animated. So yeah, it's his gear third covered in Rio. So it's called Red Rock. And so Big Mom said, hey, what the heck are you doing, Kaido? How can you be punched like this? And then we get this perfect silhouette of Luffy saying, I am Monkey D. Luffy, the man who has surpassed both of you and become the king of the pirates, or the pirate king. Really dope. Like, you don't understand how hyped I was. Probably, I wasn't even hyped at this part. I think what I really got hyped was when we saw that spread of, like, the two Yonkos, like, thinking that they're superior to everybody. And we saw all the new generation, the worst generation, the supernova, not all of them, but the people who we expected to be there, they were there, they looked dope. And like I said, with Killer, he was like, hey, you came to see me take them on? Like, you came to watch my show? That was dope. So next chapter, I don't think we'll have a break next, which is funny because you guys, I probably won't even like have a review for like the next 2 weeks because the unofficial translations dropped today, but they were supposed to drop like the 29th to 30th, and then like we're supposed to get the actual chapter dropped the 4th. So then, like, we won't, and there's not supposed to be a break the week after with the 4th drop. So I probably won't do a chapter review again till, like, maybe, like, the 11th. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. Probably, like, the 9th. You guys want to see me doing a chapter review? I think this is a phenomenal chapter. Way to break in chapter 1000. I'm really excited. Next chapter, probably we'll see Marco versus King and Queen. Probably we'll see Luffy versus Luffy, Law, Kid, Zoro, Killer, all of them. We'll see a little bit of clashes. Maybe we might see some flashbacks. Who knows? Great chapter. Was worthy of chapter 1000. Really hyped about it. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know what I missed in the chapter. Like I said, I'm sitting up in here. I was laying down in my bed, chilling. You guys can see my pillow right there, right? I was chilling. And then all of a sudden, I'm scrolling. I see chapter 1000. I'm sitting here. I sprint to my computer, put on my hat, right? I got a t-shirt on. It's cold in this room. But yeah, give me your guys' thought. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. One Piece chapter 1000. We did it. And I'm excited for the rest of Wano and the rest of One Piece. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's on the screen in the description below. Give your boy a follow going into the new year. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to unleash your potential.